Hello, my name is Randy Opfer, and I work for the Resources Board. What we have for you here is the third in a series of short and to the point informational videos designed to help fleets and vehicle owners navigate the truckers reporting system, specifically those fleets and vehicle owners that have requirements under the Advanced Clean Fleets or ACF rule. There are 5 videos in total, lasting just a few minutes apiece, each looking at a different component of ACF reporting. Feel free to view any or all the videos that you find useful. This particular video will focus on the Vehicle Information tab. Now, every time you log into your trucker's account, the system will start you at your account home, and you should see the name of the company in the list with the trucker's ID and links to either update your fleet or delete the fleet. Since we don't want to do any deleting right now, let's click the View or Update. Immediately, the Message Center pops up, and as I said before, you should always check here for the latest information. For this video, we're going to add a vehicle, so click on the Vehicle Information tab link. There's a lot going on here, and I know it looks confusing, but this is where you will see all of the vehicles in your fleet. The active vehicle list is your current set of vehicles, and if you ever have to delete a vehicle, it will be listed somewhere below. You can see this by when I scroll down. Now we're going to start by clicking on the Add Vehicle button to see the next screen, but before we do, I want to remind if you're a returning user and you already have vehicles entered, you can edit any of those vehicles by clicking the Edit Vehicle link on the left. And also, there will be a fair amount of information you'll need to enter about each vehicle, and it is much easier if you gather all the information for each vehicle before you start entering anything into your account. So let's get to the next screen. First off, we need to enter the Vehicle Identification Number, or VIN. It's a long number, 17 characters, and it's very important to get it entered accurately. The VIN is a code assigned to every motor vehicle by the manufacturer and contains information about the make, model, year, engine size, and more. The trucker system will cross-verify the entered VIN with the other information you enter to ensure everything matches up. Next is your own ID. If you designate your vehicles for a fleet-specific reason, you can enter that information here, something like numbering all the vehicles. It's a way for you to determine which vehicle you're looking at when you look at the entire list. It doesn't have anything to do with compliance, but it is there for your use. Many of these other entries use drop-down menus, and you just have to select the best answer for the vehicle you're adding. The next 2 entries are straightforward information about the vehicle, the model year, and the make. The drop-down menu for vehicle type is also something that is a selectable one. You need to select the type of body that best matches the vehicle you're adding. For the ACF rule, several drayage body types have been added to this menu. For those unfamiliar with the term drayage, it's a word used to designate trucks that haul ocean-going cargo to and from ports and intermodal rail yards. Generally, we're talking about a container truck. Fuel types. You'll need to select the best fuel type for this vehicle or the fuel type for this vehicle. Again, choose the appropriate one. The fuel types battery electric and fuel cell are new to truckers and important for compliance with the ACF rule, so make sure they're entered correctly. Vehicle class is the weight class of the vehicle assigned by the manufacturer, and there is a new choice under the ACF rule. That choice is Class 8 with heavy axle or heavy front axle. The owned or controlled question is also new for ACF determination. Answer yes if the vehicle is owned by another entity or if another entity controls the use of the vehicle. If you own the vehicle and completely control its use, answer no. The next 4 are fairly straightforward items. We have registration type, license plate, registration state, and the date the vehicle was purchased. The last question in this section asks when the vehicle was added to use in California. This is also new for ACF reporting, so make sure you put that information down. The next section is just information pertaining to the engine of the vehicle, the engine family name, the engine manufacturer, and finally the engine model year. All of these can be found on the emission control label, which should be on the engine itself. Compliance options. The compliance option is the last section. You must select this vehicle's compliance option from the drop-down menu. There's lots of different choices, and I can't go through all of them today in this video, but there's more information about each of these options in the reporting guide, so please go there if you have those questions. Before you're finished, you must hit either Submit or Submit and Add Similar button for the information to be saved. If you hit the Submit button, it's going to take you back to your vehicle list. If you hit Submit and Add Similar, it's going to stay on the screen. It's going to save the information about the vehicle you just entered, but the system is going to assume that you have a very closely similar vehicle that you want to add as well, and it will leave you on that screen and also populate some of the questions that you had already entered. So it could be a very easy way to enter multiple vehicles that are similar. That's it. You've now added a vehicle to your fleet, and we're done with this video. Join us next time for more truckers reporting action.